Before I begin, when I was trying to get some of the information together, I went to the Bristol Public Library to the historical room. I'd never been there before, but it's quite a treasure. And I asked Jay if it would be okay to take some pictures from the yearbook between 1937 and 1940. And he said, okay, but just mention my name, Jay Manowitz, and invite everybody to come and take special partake of what we have here. It's all locked up behind, with doors, and he's the only one that goes in and out of there, so you just have to be patient, and he gets you whatever you need. Also, the pictures of Wes playing at Columbia were graciously gotten from the archive department at Columbia University, so I just wanted to thank them for doing that. I would like to add my congratulations to all of the other inductees tonight. They're a great group of people. And on behalf of myself and all of our family, I would like to thank the committee for Wes's induction into the Sports Hall of Fame. Wes was a true Bristolite. He was born and raised here. As Tom said, he attended Bristol High School from 1937 to 1940. Although he played baseball, basketball, and football, he excelled in football under Coach Tom Monahan. I came across a box of yellow newspaper clippings from those years. They state, in Wes Holden, Monahan has one of the fastest backfield men he has had since the days of Albie Gursky, Bob Green, and Ray Curtis. Holden is fast, shifty, and a hard runner. I'm sure his children would be glad to know that. That was how they described him. Another quote from the sports editor of the Manchester Herald. After last Saturday's game with Manchester, this boy Wes Holden is greased lightning, as fine a back as we've seen in years. After graduating from high school in 1940, Wes earned his football scholarship to Columbia University, where he was the starting quarterback for the Lions. He told me he was known as Crazy Legs Holden. He earned his medical degree from New York University College of Medicine and accepted a one-year appointment as an intern at the French Hospital in New York City. It was during this time that he met Babe Ruth during one of the Babe's emergency room visits. He enlisted in the Army and returned to Bristol in the early 50s and started his medical practice. Since his football days had come to an end, he decided to try golf. Those were the days before pagers and cell phones, and inevitably somebody would have to find him on the course and tell him he was needed at the hospital. This is when his good friend Al Greenleaf suggested he try tennis, and he took his advice. The game was faster, shorter, and the perfect sport for him during this busy time in his life. He loved tennis from the beginning and entered many city tournaments. He played every Thursday night and every Saturday morning at the Racket Club on Clark Avenue with his friends Al Greenleaf, Dave Graham, Herman Roschert, and Elmer Madsen. Wes was one of the original founders of Copper Ledges, the clay courts behind the hospital. How great was this? A patient in labor, you're playing a match, you get a call, and jog down the hill to the delivery room. Could it have been any better? Speaking of deliveries, at the time of his retirement in 1996, after 43 years of practice, the hospital estimated that Wes had delivered nearly 13,000 new citizens to the city of Bristol. Does anybody in this room was delivered by Wes, or children that are delivered by Wes? Raise your hand. We have a few here. It has been 17 years since his passing, and people still stop me to say how much they miss him and what a good doctor he was. We miss him too. This tribute is especially poignant because tomorrow, November 21st, would have been his 93rd birthday. Wes's life of sports brought him many moments of glory. His life of medicine brought him many years of gratification. His life achievements proved that a young athlete from Bristol, with hard work and determination, made a difference in this world and the lives he touched. This night is for you, Wes. You made us proud. Thank you.